You guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Javier, and today Apple has released iOS 17.2 RC to the public. This update is available to all supported devices such as iPhone SE, second generation or later, up to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So this is a full update of iOS 17.2, so it's a very huge size, and that's mostly on all the devices depending on the device that you're coming from. And this is mostly a final release. Apple also released other OS operating systems such as iPadOS, macOS, tvOS, and watchOS RC out as well. So let's jump right into iOS 17.2. Let's go to our settings here and take a look at the build number. Our build number is 21C62. So there's a brand new feature right away, which is the sound and haptics. If we go back, go to sound and haptics, go to haptics, go to default haptics. So right here we have our default haptics version, and if we scroll down we have many other text tones. We could just default it as it is, which I prefer that text tone as well, or that notification tone. You can always change it to other different texts as well, or different alerts. And if you are not interested in the newer text tones or notification alert sounds, you can always go down to the bottom here and hit classics, and it brings you back to the classic, Apple's classic other tones that we had before in the past. So let's dive right into the new app that is pre-installed once you update to iOS 17.2, which is their journal app, which some users might be familiar with the app. So if we jump right in here, they'll bring us right here. As you see, we have different recommendations or recents to the journal app. You can create your own journal entry as well. You'll also have a new settings for journal. So if we scroll all the way down till we find the journal app. So if we scroll down here, go into the journal settings. If we take a look here in the settings in the journal app, you could allow it to use cellular data, Face ID, or other suggestions. And if we take a look down here, you could always enable or disable any features that you might not want turned on. You could skip journaling suggestion, lock journal. So if we turn that on, we could always lock our journal app with Face ID or Touch ID down below. Schedule a journal if you like, and save to photos. So if you have any photos in the journal app, it will save automatically to your photo album. If you have the new 15 Pro or Pro Max, there's a new option for the action button on the side of the phone. So if we go to our settings here, go down to where it says action button, there's a new option for translate, which has a cool animation. So if you press and hold the action button here on the side, I'll show you right up top here, it has a cool animation once you press it. You can see that cool flowy animation there, so it's listening to us. So if we tap that again, let's get rid of that. So let's tap that again. So a very cool animation once it starts listening to the conversation. Let's press that again. So that's pretty cool. I really love that cool animation for it. You could always turn that on or off if you want. I always just leave it as the default, as the silent mode here on the side. So also there's an update to the camera. So if you scroll all the way down to the camera, and if we go to formats, scroll down, there's a new option for spatial video for Apple Vision Pro. So we could switch that on if you like to record any spatial video audio, or spatial video for Apple Vision Pro. So if we jump to the camera app here, switch to video, and if you put the landscape mode, you can see right up top there, it shows you the Vision Pro headset. So you can start recording if you like. Here, turn on Vision Pro so it automatically switches. So as you can see, more light is recommended, or get further away. Sometimes it's asking for that. So if we start recording here, as you can see, it gives you that icon up top saying that it's recording for Vision Pro. And you can always look at it as a normal video, but once you get that headset, it automatically formats it for the Vision Pro. So if you stop recording, play it as normal there. So we have a new update in the messages. So if you're in a long group chat, it'll show right up top there an arrow that takes you all the way to the last message that you were on. It kind of catches you up. Instead of you scrolling to see where you are, it'll bring you back to the last message that you sent or saw or people sent you in the group chat. You could also add sticker emojis to the conversation. You could also add stickers to your text or photos in a conversation that you have. So you just press and hold here, and it gives you an option down there to add sticker. I have many other funny stickers here from different animals or emojis if you like. So if we tap on this, it'll automatically add a sticker to that photo or conversation. There's also a new update to customize your Bitmoji. So now it gives you an option for body type. So you could go through the different options here, such as the waist, chest, shoulders, arms. So you could actually just change the body type. And that mostly works for the Apple Vision Pro when you're FaceTiming or getting a text. They also brought contact key verifications to the update. So if you scroll up to the top to your profile, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see contact key verification. So if you tap on that, it brings you to this page, verification in iMessage. So it'll verify you and the other user that you're talking to the actual person that you're communicating with. So you can always turn that on. It brings you to the splash page, contact key verification. You hit continue. It will have you update all your Apple devices that you have on your account to verify that this is you. So you may have noticed that there is two new widgets that I have here. If we tap and hold, hit the plus, let's go down to the weather app. There is new widget options for the weather. So if we scroll over here, we have our details and daily forecast, sunrise and sunset, and so on. So I personally have the weekend update and also the clock widget. So if we also hit that plus sign, go down to find the clock, it'll be the first option when you open the clock widget. But there are also many other more widget options that you like, but I personally like the digital clock itself. If you notice around the widget, the seconds are moving around the clock. So it gives you second by second updates, and it looks pretty cool. I personally do like it. So there is brand new updates and features to the weather app. So if we tap on weather and scroll down, you can see a bunch of new information about the wind participation, and also they also have an interactive moon calendar. So if we jump right in here, it'll give us the calendar here, and you can see when the moon will be full next. So you can just jump on and tap on each other days, and it'll show you up top about the moon. So when it'll change throughout the day, and how and when the next full moon will be for the month. Apple has updated the new Airdrop feature as well. So if we go to our settings, scroll down, go to General, Airdrop, it gives you a new option where you could use cellular data when you're dropping photo document to another user. And if you don't have any Wi-Fi connectivity, you'll use cellular data to pass on that information. Cellular data will be used when you're out of range. Something that we did not expect Apple will bring was an update to wireless charging to the iPhone and older devices. So the new wireless Qi 2 update won't be available for older models, just on the iPhone 13, 14, and 15. Apple also has updated their keyboard options. So if we go to settings here, go down to general, keyboards right up top, add new keyboard. Apple has new support for Sami keyboard. I hope I'm saying that right, but it has these new keyboards available now. Also, they updated Siri that is more helpful with the health app with iPhone and watchOS. You could ask Siri more about health information on your phone or your watch. So if we ask Siri here, how many steps did I walk yesterday?
I took 6,328 steps yesterday.
So that's pretty cool. So it does update your health information right there. So it'll tell you, so you don't, that's pretty neat. You could just tell Siri how many steps did I take instead of jumping into the health app all the time and finding that information. You could also ask Siri to log any other information you would like to the health app, such as weight, height, or anything else. So, for example, will ask Siri to log our weight. Siri, log my weight for 200 pounds.
Done.
So Siri will automatically log any weight or any other information you would like to add to the health app. Also, there's a new update for wireless charging and a different type of vehicles. Wireless charging is now working properly in certain vehicles. Apple has yet not fixed the notification bug that we have. So if you scroll down from the top here and swipe up, so if you bring the notifications up, it has a weird glitch to it. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if we swipe up here, it'll just bug out and show all your notifications in a weird way. There also is still an issue with the wallpaper glitch. So if we swipe down here, hopefully I can show you on this wallpaper. So if we swipe up, it does dim out a little bit there in the background. So if we do it again, so it has a weird glitch there in the background. With performance running on this, with iOS 17.2, performance has been very smooth. There hasn't been any bugs or issues with any performance wise, so it's working pretty fine. I haven't had any problems with performance or swiping through the phone itself. So it's doing pretty good there as performance wise. Any issues with the heating going on? That there has not been any issues with 17.2 so far, so I haven't had any heat coming off the phone or anything. Just a little bit warm there because I just fully installed the new update. Normally that does happen, but after a day or two, it should be running smoothly as normal. So there shouldn't be any more heat problems with the phone itself. So as battery performance wise, like I said, I just updated the software on this. So if we just go to settings here, scroll down to battery and charging, I'm still at 100% battery health. And if we go back here, go to general, about, if we go down to the bottom, I'm at 80 cycle counts so far. People are still seeing a drop down when going into battery health and charging, going down to 99%. Apple and people have been reporting after a certain amount of cycles, I think 25 cycles, it does drop down to 99%. But like I showed you, if we go back to general about, I'm at 80 cycles, so I haven't seen any drop down battery information there. And if you should update to iOS 17.2 RC, if you're on any of the other iOS 17.2 betas, definitely do install to this final release, which does come with bug fixes, the new journal app, and other issues that have been resolved in this update. So if you're waiting for the public release of 17.2, normally it does show maybe next Monday on the 11th. And when to expect iOS 17.3 betas, maybe in that same week as the 11th or the following week on the 19th or to 20th. Well, that's it for this video with iOS 17.2 RC out now to public beta testers. If I missed anything out in this video, please let me know in the comments down below, or if you see any updates, let me know as well. I love to hear what you guys think and how the performance is running for you. And if you guys haven't yet already subscribed and you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe down below if you haven't yet already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.